As we wrap up, let's look back on some of the highlights from changemakers to educators to student advocates. Here are just a few of the unforgettable moments we've shared. Thank you for joining us on the premiere of the first episode of the Rapids Report, a new program which will attempt to address the issues our school and the River community face.
And after attending meetings with different affinity groups, we can see hate speech complaints rise.
They never follow up, especially on student against student discrimination.
It's so important for teachers to make their classrooms safe spaces because you can't trust a teacher that you don't feel safe with.
The culture in ASB especially is that we don't have one.
For a lot of women just in sports in general, there's not much media coverage. They're not really supported very well whenever they're playing. It's mainly all focused on men.
Let's take on things that are challenging. If courage is moving forward with fear, like that's the thing, let's do it. Let's bring it into it.
AI can do your homework. Now what? And the reality is students across this country are now using chatbots to assist them with their homework.
Some students are really wildly against AI.
Artificial intelligence is not going away. Artificial intelligence is far too useful for a struggling student not to use.
I know a student who has used AI for every single essay or assignment he's turned in.
So why in the world are we punishing struggling students even more?
He has not had original work since he started doing the full IB program.
I think that kids don't know how to just be people. People don't know how to just be alone with their thoughts.
River also announced that they would be committing to a phone-free academic environment.
So having a little bit louder classroom because kids are actually talking to each other and communicating with each other is definitely a sacrifice that I'm willing to make.
Vandalism has caused bathrooms at River to become both unsanitary and at times even unsafe.
Someone tried to set the 500 wing bathroom on fire.
I would be very hesitant to call it disrespect. I think there are individuals who act very disrespectfully, to be clear.
The laws that have been passed over these, couple years actually promote support over punishment.
They don't feel a sense of belonging, or they don't feel like they have any stake in what this place is or will be.
In recent weeks, the new administration has turned its efforts to the targeting of federal agencies, including the Department of Education.
If this funding is cut, we're going to have tough decisions made at the district level.
The Vancouver Public Schools Board of Directors approved of over $35 million in budget reductions.
Our sports and arts programs here at River are still developing, and to just cut them off is heartbreaking.
Anything that we can do, even if it's just simply wearing a red shirt, will just amplify the movement.
Many students held painted signs, many of which read, "Fund Our Future." Also on the sidewalk, Superintendent Dr. Jeff Snell.
I think if it impacted them individually, I would just apologize to them that it had that impact, right? I think we always need to own the outcomes of what we're trying to do.
A big part of that is that families felt like they were told too late.
I think it's not unlike lots of other conversations I've had around the district that people are invested in something and it's changed.
What you need is teachers who love the act of teaching, love the content that they teach, and love the students. And if you can get a teacher that will do that, you're going to get good outcomes. And if we have to pay to get that, we sure ought to.
From planning prom to leading a protest against district budget cuts, Odubel has been a leading voice.
You don't have to be on equity teams in ASB or on any of these boards to contribute.
Roberts taught at Fort Vancouver High School, where he'd co-found the district's La Plaza program, offering students in the Spanish-speaking community courses in math and science in their first language. What do you think has been the impact of that program on Spanish-speaking families in our community?
It was big, and I'm happy to say that the district still is running a program called The Plaza, and it's now for multilingual families.
Andrew Hulavai, a Ukrainian refugee student as well as sophomore here at River, had 3 of his paintings displayed at the Art at the Cave Gallery's Politics exhibit here in downtown Vancouver.
I showed him my oil paints and I gave him some canvas and I said, just paint.
Мене натякнуло намалювати ці картини також ситуація з моєго життя, коли біля нашої хати у 300 метрах впала ракета.
On Monday, the ballot box at Vancouver's Fisher's Landing Transit Center became the target of arson. Do you think that young people have a responsibility to be politically informed and active?
I believe everyone's striving for productive conversations.
Students from all regions coming together in an event designed to amplify youth voices in the legislative process.
A lot of the students here are really excited about getting involved in the legislature.
No matter how much money someone has, they still only have one vote. And really equalizing that is going to help make it a more representative democracy of everybody, not just the rich elite.
Born and raised right here in Vancouver, Washington, Heck graduated from this high school, Columbia River, in 1970. In 2020, Heck ran for and was elected to the position of Lieutenant Governor of the state of Washington.
I do hope that people will come to the conclusion that our democracy is worth fighting for.
Hey Rapids, thanks for helping us reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the CRTV YouTube channel to support content for and by CR students. Thanks for watching.